like.
Ceremonies because we couldn't sit together. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to a couple of days in my life. It's Sunday when I'm starting this, and we are packing up to head to North Mississippi, and that's where Christian's unit is, and they're leaving for deployment on Tuesday. So tomorrow morning they have a farewell ceremony, their change of command, and then on Tuesday they leave bright and early. So it's about a 3 to 4 hour drive for us, so we wanted to stay tonight and tomorrow night. So I'm just packing up everything, and I was trying to just bring this like weekender bag, but I'm an overpacker. I need too much stuff, so I'm transferring to my suitcase right now. We're gonna leave here in about an hour and a half and get on the road. We're gonna stop and get a lunch sandwich from Starbucks. Our favorite lunch sandwich is there. It's the ham and Swiss on baguette, so good. And then we're gonna stop by his parents and just tell them goodbye because I won't see him for probably a year, so we're gonna make sure we go tell them goodbye before we leave. Just trying to decide what to pack where. Let's see. Probably do this. Cords here. And we just got to the hotel. We're staying at a Holiday Inn. It's the one that he normally stays at whenever he has drill that's like a weekend long, which they usually are 2 or 3 days. He doesn't really want to sleep on a cot at the unit because it's like a smaller building and there's a bunch of them, and he would rather get a hotel room. So he stays here about once a month, and he said it's really nice, and they do a breakfast buffet in the morning. So he's getting us checked in right now, and then we're a little early though, so hopefully we're 35 minutes early to check in, so hopefully the room is ready for us, but if not, that's okay. So we're gonna go get settled in, and then he wants to take me to his favorite Mexican restaurant down the road from here for dinner tonight, so we'll do that, and then probably just call it an early night, keep it chill. I am gonna wash my hair tonight though, so I don't have to get up and do it in the morning, so have a little self-care night and chill out in the hotel, and then we gotta be up bright and early tomorrow morning. We're all checked in. It's just like your basic hotel room. It's pretty cool. I mean, it has like a mini fridge and stuff, so we did buy a few bottled waters to put in there just so we can have some water on hand. We're kind of looking at the back of the hotel, so there's like a tree line, and there's actually a strip I'll show you of businesses, and that's where the Mexican restaurant is that we're gonna go to. I'll show you. This is our window view, and that's the Mexican restaurant right there. And I was wrong, Christian has not eaten there before. He just looked it up and it had a lot of good reviews, so we're gonna try it out. The restaurant we went to was really good. The food was really tasty, but actually we went on a Sunday, and apparently we were in one of those kind of dry counties or something, dry cities. So you actually can't buy alcohol on Sundays, like not even in a restaurant. So we just had water with our dinner. I felt like such a heathen asking for a margarita, and the woman was like, oh, we can't sell them on Sundays. I didn't realize. But then the table directly behind us, they came in after us and they tried to order alcohol, and she told them as well. And I was like, okay, I don't feel as bad. But I mean, she didn't, it's not like she was shaming me, but still. Same reason I pierced my nose. I liked it.
You putting that thing on.
Gotta protect the locks, brother.
So we'll get the alligator bites tomorrow.
You're gonna dream about those. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I've been waiting for my coffee to cool off so I could actually drink it. It was really hot. They didn't have like liquid creamer to cool it down, so it's very hot. We just went downstairs and got breakfast and then came up. Oh shiz. We came back up here to eat it. And we're gonna get ready, and we need to leave here in about an hour. So I blow dried my hair last night so that I wouldn't have to go to bed with it wet, and it looked crazy this morning, not gonna lie. But I mean, that's okay. I'm gonna style it anyways. I'm glad I didn't try to style it last night. I had this random thought last night. I woke up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, and I had this random thought that whenever we leave this hotel tomorrow, I'll be leaving and going back home by myself, which is it's just weird to think about. I'm so used to doing everything with him, and especially trips, and like I don't drive. He drives everywhere, and he's the one that like books the hotels and everything. So I don't know, I'm not used to having to do on my own. When we went to go get my hair cut the other day, he came with me because we were just out running errands, and my hairdresser, he was like, have I ever met her before? And I wasn't sure if they ever met properly. She was at our wedding because she's been in my family for well over a decade, like 15 years. She's been doing her hair since she got out of beauty school, because she used to work at the daycare that my little brother went to, and that's what she was doing while she was going to beauty school. She would like do beauty school at night, and then when she got out of beauty school, she started working at a salon literally in the same strip mall kind of area of the daycare, and that's still where she is. It's gone through a few different owners, but that's still where she is, and that's still where we go, and it's not far from the house. But yeah, we went in there the other day, and she's very like extroverted. She's like in the perfect field, hairdressing. She was asking me, but he was sitting right next to us, and she was like, are you gonna be okay without him, or are you gonna have to pick up a lot of slack? Does he do a lot, basically? And I started to think about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, I really am. Like, he takes care of the yard. He usually does our laundry. Like, it's rare that I have to do our laundry. He washes the bedding every Sunday. He helps me cook dinner. Back when we lived at the apartment and I worked a 9 to 5, he cooked a lot of the dinners on weeknights because I would get home later than him. So yeah, it is gonna be an adjustment not having him here full time, but gotta do what you gotta do. We've been really looking forward to this deployment because of the money, mainly. They get paid really well to go on deployment, which is nice. I mean, it all depends on your rank and everything, and then since we're married, he gets separation pay. So yeah, they take pretty good care of you if you're separating from your spouse or your family, but it's gonna help. Like, this is how we're gonna buy our land and build our house. This deployment is gonna bankroll everything, so we've been looking forward to it. So it's like bittersweet. What they're gonna do, so I pretty much know the ceremony already.
No, sir.
I'm an expert now. That was a long ceremony. Well, technically it was 2 ceremonies back to back. They had a change of command ceremony. It was about an hour long. And then they had the farewell ceremony that was about an hour long. And Christian was texting me in between ceremonies because we couldn't sit together. The families were like on the outside. And he was like, I'm so hungry, so we're gonna go get some Wendy's for lunch. He had told me to go ahead and come to the car and get the AC cranked, so I'm just waiting on him to get here so that we can leave. They just let us out like 5 minutes ago, but I am starving, so I'm ready. We ate breakfast at like 6:30, so it's been almost 6 hours since I've had food. Your girl is hungry. We just took a fat nap and it's already dinner time, so we're gonna go check out this restaurant called Foothills. It kind of gives Cracker Barrel vibes, if you know what that is. It's like, it seems to be like Southern food coupled with a gift shop, so we're gonna do that for dinner.
Yeah, it's just right down the street. Not far. Like, we'd be walking out of there.
Dinner was absolutely delicious. It was kind of one of those quaint, like, it was a big building, but it gave small diner vibes, I guess. But the food, oh my god, it had no business being that good. We got their alligator bites for an appetizer, and it was served with probably a remoulade sauce, I think. And they were basically like fried, kind of like alligator meatballs is how I would describe them, which is different from any way that we've had them on the coast, but they were so good. And then I got their grilled chicken Caesar salad, which Christian and I are always on the hunt to try everybody's Caesar salad because our favorite is Outback's, and we've never found anybody that's better than Outback's. And I fear that theirs is better than Outback's, which is kind of sad because when am I ever going to come back here and go to it? But he got the Redfish Orleans, which is basically just grilled redfish with like a cream seafood sauce on top. And then they had steamed asparagus as a side, and it was so yummy. It was steamed so perfectly, a way that I wish I could cook asparagus, but the only way I know how to do it is to roast it. And I've tried steaming it before and it was a disaster. And then to top it all off, they sold Cotton Blues cheesecake. And if you have ever been fortunate enough to try Cotton Blues cheesecake, you know how delicious it is. It's made in Mississippi, but it's New York style cheesecake. And it's so good. So we got a piece of caramel to go. He's already chowing down. And mine is sitting over here. And I got a decaf coffee from the lobby just to have with it. So that'll pretty much be our night, is cheesecake, TV, shower, and sleep. And we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is time. It is Tuesday morning at about 5:15, and we're packing up to head out. He wants to leave around 5:30. We need to put gas in the car, and by we, I mean he needs to put gas in the car one last time, and then drive him to his unit to be dropped off to get on a bus. They're gonna get on a bus, go to an Air Force base to get on a plane, and from there they fly out. So we're almost packed up here, and then we're gonna head out in a few. Well, that's that. He's gone. I dropped him off around 6 a.m. There was a few other guys there waiting, and they had to be inside at 6:15, so he brought his stuff in there. And from there they get on a bus and they head to the airport. I mapped it, and it's a 2-hour and 45-minute drive home for me. I've done about 45 minutes already. I was trying to get we were basically in BFE, like the absolute middle of nowhere. So there was nothing to eat or anywhere to get coffee. So I drove until the next big highway and I found a McDonald's. So I decided to stop there and get coffee and breakfast. So I just got that, and I'm about to head back out onto the road. I've got 2 hours left. I'm excited to see my dogs. I miss my dogs a lot. It's like bittersweet because I do miss my dogs and I really want to see them, but knowing that I'm driving home by myself and I'm not going to see him for who knows how long. Like, I don't know when I can see him again, hopefully in a couple of months. So it just kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know? It's so funny because I never pictured myself marrying anyone in the military. I straight up said that I wouldn't marry someone in the military because I didn't want the separation. I didn't want this life, I guess. But my mom always says, we plan, God laughs. And that's so true because it's, you know, my life has gone no way that I kind of thought it would. I never like really planned out my adult life. I never had a picture of exactly what I wanted, but I had an idea. Like, I guess I just thought that it would kind of go the way that most people's lives go. You know, you get married and you buy a house and you have some kids, and I guess that's how I thought it would go, and it's just not turning out that way at all. I love the way it's turning out. I'm not mad about it. It's just funny whenever you realize that kind of stuff, and you can't help who you love, and I love someone in the military, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just glad that this first deployment I can visit him, so it's not too bad. It's not like he's gonna be on the other side of the world and I never get to talk to him, so it's nice. This one is kind of easing me into that life, So anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling and I'm gonna get back on the road, and I will probably see you guys at home. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh. I'm back and ready to unpack. I'm one of those people that unpacks as soon as I get home. Is anyone else like that? I feel like the general population goes one of two ways. They either unpack as soon as they get home, or they let it sit for 2 weeks and unpack it eventually. My sister is the latter. I am the former. I don't know. I want to get back to normal. I want to put my stuff back where it goes so that when I need it, it's there. I want to wash my laundry and get that put away. It's just easier that way. I'm just going to catch up on some of the orders that I took while I was gone, because I'll message people over the phone and everything. That's mainly how I take my orders, is through my business page's Facebook Messenger. And I took a few orders while I was gone, so I write like a reminder in my phone to write them down when I get home. I do that if I take, because I don't want to have to take my ordering book with me everywhere. So I take orders anytime, anywhere, and I'll just write down a reminder to put it in my book when I get home. So I'm about to do that. There was like 3 or 4 orders that I need to write down. And then I need to work on a grocery list and everything for this week, because I'm of course way behind. I normally have this all done by now. And I need to figure out what I need for cakes and also plan out some dinners and stuff. So basically I'll just be here for a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog off here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it until the end, please consider subscribing and sticking around for more content. I'd love to have you in the fam. I'm definitely gonna start vlogging more, because when Christian is not home, I have like this sense of productivity. And also we share a room, so now that he's not here, I don't feel like I'll be all up in his space trying to vlog, and I can talk to the camera more. I'm trying to look at the positive things with him being gone, because it's easy to be negative about it. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.